Did you know that loneliness can be as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? Yep, you heard that right. It's not just about feeling sad or bored, it's a full-blown health crisis. Millions of older adults wake up every day to silence. No conversations, no laughter, just silence. And the effects, they ripple through their lives and ours. But there's hope, and it comes in a simple yet powerful form: companion care. In this video, we'll break down the loneliness epidemic, explore how companionship isn't just about helping out, and why it might just be the magic bullet we've been overlooking. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see how you can be part of the solution. And hey, don't worry, I'll keep it light, informative, and yes, a little witty. Let's dive in. Let's face it, loneliness is sneaky. It's not always obvious. You can't measure it with a thermometer or spot it in a routine checkup. But here's what we do know. Over 43% of older adults feel lonely on a regular basis. Loneliness increases the risk of dementia by 50%. It raises the likelihood of heart disease and stroke by 30%. That's nearly half. And isolation isn't just an emotional burden, it's a health hazard. Depression, heart disease, cognitive decline, they're all on loneliness's guest list. And if that's not enough to raise your eyebrows, loneliness adds $6.7 billion to healthcare costs every single year. Emergency rooms are filling up not with accidents, but with the effects of isolation. Doctors treat the symptoms, but the root cause, it's often overlooked. Here's the kicker. If we don't address loneliness now, we're not just failing our seniors, we're failing ourselves. Enter companion care. It's not just about helping seniors with their groceries or reminding them to take their pills. It's about human connection, pure and simple. See the difference? Companions aren't just caregivers, they're friends, listeners, and sometimes the highlight of someone's day. Companions aren't there to replace family. They're there to fill the gaps with kindness, laughter, and support. My grandfather didn't need someone to just do stuff for him. He needed someone to be there. That's when I realized this isn't just about help, it's about presence. And my grandfather was onto something, and he's not wrong. Studies show that seniors receiving companion care experience 36% fewer feelings of loneliness, better healthcare outcomes, and higher engagement in daily activities. Companion care, more than assistance, it's connection. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why not just use technology? I mean, we've got apps for everything, right? Chatbots, video calls, virtual pet. But let's be real, can a chatbot give you a warm hug or share a laugh about that time you tried yoga at 80? Spoiler alert, Siri doesn't know how to make grandma's famous apple pie. While tech can bridge some gaps, it can't replace human touch. A companion doesn't just listen, they understand. They notice when something's off. They offer a hug, a joke, or just a moment of quiet presence. We need technology and human connection. But the heart of healing loneliness? It'll always be human. Here's something beautiful about companion care. It doesn't just change one life, it creates a ripple effect. When seniors feel supported, families feel less stressed. When families are healthier, communities thrive. And when communities thrive, everyone wins. Doctor patients with regular companion care not only visit the ER less, they're also happier, more active, and more resilient. And let's be honest, happy seniors make for happy societies. Let me introduce you to Mary. After her husband passed, Mary spent months in silence. But then Sarah, a young companion, started visiting her twice a week. They gardened, shared stories, and even baked cookies together. Today, Mary doesn't just survive, she thrives. Okay, you might be thinking, what can I actually do? Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Call an older relative. Visit your elderly neighbor. Volunteer at a local senior center. Support organizations providing companion care. You don't need superpowers or a grand plan. Sometimes all it takes is showing up, because loneliness isn't fixed by grand gestures, it's healed by small, consistent connections. Let me leave you with this thought. Who in your life might need a little more connection? Take a moment, think about it, and then take action. If you found this video insightful, hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Let's make loneliness a thing of the past, one connection at a time.